Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. After, I don't know, how long has it been? Like 6 months probably. I think even more than that. Like I just stopped recording and I think I even have one video that it's already uploaded, but I didn't like make it public or anything. I don't know. I think that's the something in me, my little defect of trying new things and then like not continuing them, even though like I've been working out for like ever, and that's like something that I've been really consistent of. But I always want to try something new and then I just stop, which is not a good thing. But I am back, and the reason I'm back is because I have something going on in my life that I actually found out that not a lot of people talk about it. Like you do see like the aftermath of it, but you don't see a lot of the before. And even though I know people who have gotten it done, like it's kind of crazy how like half of those people will not talk about it or will not, like, I don't know, it's like the weirdest thing. And I think that's why I decided to like just record and like really record my process of what's behind the scenes before you get this procedure done. So with that being said, I am getting a tummy tuck. Woo. Yeah, I'm getting a tummy tuck. I am 2 months out of getting a tummy tuck. I decided to get a tummy tuck because I'm not having any more kids. I've been working out for 4.5 years. No, 3.5 years, and I think I'm ready for it. I think I have a healthy lifestyle, and I think I have I'm in that position that I think I could continue on. I'm not having no more kids, so it'll be a final result for the rest of my life. I think that's what I think. That's crazy to say that I'm getting a tummy tuck. So right now I'm sitting outside my clinic because I'm actually getting lab work done. So before you have a surgery, they want you to get some lab work done. I'm 2 months out, so meaning like in about 8 weeks, no, even probably less than that, in about 6-7 weeks, I will be getting the surgery done on a Wednesday. So let me see, let me tell you guys exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 weeks exactly. Because today's February 9th. So in 7 weeks exactly, I will be having surgery for my tummy tuck. So they always ask that 90 days before you get some lab work done with some I think, I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, I have the names of what they want done, but I'm not sure what exactly it is. But I'm guessing to see if you're healthy, if your blood work is good, if you're able to get the surgery, right? So I'm sitting outside. I hate needles and I always like look away, but this has to be done beforehand. Before I even like, so I've always ate healthy, so that's another thing that I'm doing. I'm eating healthier. I'm trying to keep up with my water. That way, when I go into surgery, I am healthy. Like, I consider myself healthy. I consider myself healthy. Yeah, so after, I don't know, I might add this to this video in particular, but probably not. I don't know, because I don't know if I really want to show the why I want to get a tummy tuck. So I'm 135 pounds. I'm already skinny, right? And I don't consider myself skinny because I have muscles and I have back muscles and leg muscles. But I think one of the hardest things to lose is your stomach, right? So I gain weight in my stomach. That's the first thing that gains weight, and that's the very last thing to go. So before actually wanting a tummy tuck, I was trying to lose my belly naturally. When I say naturally is I was dieting, I was doing cardio, and obviously calorie deficient. And yes, I lost 10 pounds, but I still had the gut. Like, I still had the loose skin. And that's why I decided that I'm like, no, the only way I'm gonna lose this is with being a tummy tuck. And I don't consider myself being, for example, it's not something that affects me in the sense of like, oh my God, I'm always thinking about my stomach, or oh my God, I'm always thinking about like I'm self-cautious about it. I'm not, because I wear what I want, and obviously I don't show my stomach. I've never showed my stomach, but crop tops and high-waisted jeans and all that stuff, good stuff. But there comes a point where like you've worked out so hard and you've lost the weight and you've done everything you needed to, but you're still not comfortable, satisfied. Satisfied's the word. You're not satisfied. I love my back. I love my arms. I love my legs. But I don't love my stomach. And even though I work out so hard and I diet, it's still there. And it's gotten to the point that I realize it's not fat anymore. It is skin. It's skin. I've been almost 200 pounds in my lifetime about 3 times. I've given birth 3 times. So it's only obvious that I'm gonna have loose skin, and one of the main things that grew was my stomach. I have loose skin in my arms, I have loose skin in my legs. Like, that's fine. I have stretch marks, that's fine. That's not something that I'm cautious about, and it's not something that I'm like hate, because I don't think you should hate yourself. Like, we're all human. We don't have perfect bodies, and we should be okay with some things. And I'm okay. Like, I'm okay. Like, let's say if I didn't, let's say, have the money, or if I didn't have the support, or if I didn't have the ability to do it, like the tummy tuck, I wouldn't do it. I would be living fine. But because I guess I'm financially stable, I have my husband's support, I have my family's support, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, because I'm gonna be 30 years old soon, and I want to be sexy as AF. Just kidding. No, I just want to be, I guess, show off what I've worked for. Do you know what I mean? So I'm sitting outside. I'm gonna go get some lab work done. And hello guys, acabo de salir de ya que me quitaron la sangre. No, I'm not getting naked for you guys. No más que they put this thing on, but I think she like wrapped it super tight that it's like hurting me now, and I think it should be, I don't think I'm bleeding anymore. Look, do you guys see that? I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. Do you see that? Yeah, so I always use my left hand to do this kind of stuff. After you have babies, you kind of know which hand is better for lab work. Because I remember, like, with my first baby, con Yair, when they were trying to put the IV in, they messed up this arm, because my vein on this arm, you can't really see it. So they messed it up really bad, and it hurted really bad. So now every time that I need to get lab work or an IV or something, I always tell them this arm. Like, I already know, because they hurt you. Anyways, I also picked up food because I'm really hungry. And I kind of felt like when me quitaron la sangre, I don't know if it's because I saw the needle, como dizzy. So I was kind of like, oh, I'm gonna pick up something to eat, because me va a matar. And plus I did leg day today, and you know how leg day is. And usually after like the gym, I don't feel hungry, but I did have like 2 hard-boiled eggs, my protein shake, a protein pancake or waffle, and that was it. Now I'm eating a poke bowl, white rice, salmon, and then jalapenos, green onion, cucumber, aguacate. It's really good. But yeah, ¿qué pasado? Nothing has changed. Kids are in school. I keep working out. Husband's working. In all reality, life's good. And I think that's why I haven't been recording, because it's just like normal life, nothing too excited, just this thing coming up. So to give you a little bit more information, I'm gonna go to California to go get it done. My doctor is Dr. Tanasia. He's really big on Instagram, like really big. He has a lot of followers, and it's kind of crazy to get booked with him because I like literally waited. He had his list closed last year. That's how busy he is. He had his list closed last year. I got on the waiting list. They called me. I sent in the information. He gave me a price. He gave me information, and then he booked me. So I booked him probably in September of last year, like August, September of last year, and till March, which is now. So that gives September, October, November, December, January, February, March, 6 months for me to, from the consultation to booking my appointment. And I think currently his bookings are closed, so he's not taking no more consultations, and that's how like busy he is. I also got other references from other doctors in Miami, which were a lot cheaper, but at the same time they I was really picky regarding the scar and the belly button. I didn't want a thick scar. I didn't want like a thick scar, and I didn't want like a belly button that looked really crazy. I think it's funny because there's some people in the front here that are like looking at me all crazy because I'm like talking to myself probably. Yeah, I know I'm crazy. Look, those people. Anyways, so I was really picky regarding the scar. I think that's why it took me a long time, because this has taken me probably 2 years to decide. So I was looking, I had about like 5 consultations with different doctors. I had 3 in Miami and then 2 in California. But the only one that really convinced me was Dr. Tanasia, and he has a lot of before and after pictures. And I feel like when the doctor does not have a lot of before and after pictures, it's kind of like, like, why don't you have a lot of before and afters? Like, you should be proud of your work. And this Dr. Tanasia, he has a lot, like, he has a lot of like before and afters that really convinced me that I'm like, okay, well, if all these people are having these great results, then I should have a great result, right? I think when doctors hide their work, it's because there's something wrong. And I used to see like las cicatrices, like the scars, and they would be like super thick, or not even like aligned good. Like they were like be like this, or they would like curve like this, like really bad. So I didn't want that, and I really wanted something like, if I was gonna go ahead and do this to my body, like I really wanted a doctor that was gonna do a good job, which hopefully he will do a good job. So I also looked into somebody in Mexico, like most recently. I have some friends who have done stuff in Mexico, and I wanted to look into it because the idea of paying less was kind of like something good, right? So it's kind of like, I'll look into it. But again, it comes back to there's not a before and after pictures, and they weren't consistent with me. They weren't calling me back, and then when they did call me back, like they didn't even leave like voicemails or anything. Like it was weird. So, and then again, no before and after pictures. So I didn't want to like risk myself, and that was, I think, one of my husband's biggest concerns that he told me. He's like, if you're planning to do anything, like, do it right. Like, do it right. Like, don't listen about the price, because at the end of the day, it is your body, and I don't want you to like hate it afterwards. And he's really supportive. Like, if it was up to him, he would not let me do it. Like, he always tells me like, you don't need it, you don't need it, you don't need it, but at the same time, like, it's for me, not you, right? So he told me, he's like, if you're gonna do something right, do it right. I would rather have you look in the States, because I don't know, maybe it's safer than in Mexico, because you've heard so many stories, which I've also heard so many great stories, right? But it was more of like, you're also a mother of 3, and you have 3 little ones that need you, and you need to be a good parent, really. So yeah, I think that's how I came about. For the longest, I actually wanted to get my boobs done. Before I ever thought about a tummy tuck, I actually, because the tummy tuck, like, I didn't want like the huge scar, right? But I wanted to get my boobs done, because I'm like, okay, I'm like small chested, right? I've also had 3 kids, and I breastfed 3 kids. So, you know, if you're a mom and you breastfed, you know, especially if you have small boobs, you know. There's no reason to describe them. So I wanted to actually get my boobs done for the longest before I wanted a tummy tuck, because for my thing, it was kind of more the illusion, like, if I get my boobs done, they're gonna be bigger, so my stomach will look smaller. Which I don't have a big stomach. Like, I don't have, like, I'm not huge, but at the end of the day, like, I still have like the little mom pouch. And I was like, well, if I have bigger boobs, my stomach's gonna look smaller, so like, it'll be better. But then I started reading after. I'm a control freak, so I need to know everything. So I started reading into breast plants and breast plant illness, and that was one of the biggest things that I got scared of. And I love to work out, right? And I love to like feel healthy and feel good, so I didn't want to be dealing with something and then like having it in the back of my head that like, if my head started hurting, maybe it's breast plants. If I felt tired or exhausted and I didn't do anything, maybe it's the breast plants. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't want to deal with that for the rest of my life, so I decided not to get a my breast done. I'm okay with having small breasts. It's not the biggest thing in the world. Like, in particular, in my personal self, I don't think I would like the big boob look or the big ass look, like BBLs or anything. I'm not into that. I like my sporty look, and I like the way that I look. It's just my stomach area is the problem area, and I think that's why I'm getting a tummy tuck. I've never done a food video, because I've never done it, right? I've never done this, like a eat and talk kind of video. And I think it's so crazy how like people look at you all crazy. I eat in my car every single day. Not every single day, but I eat in my car. Like, I don't like eating at a restaurant, like asking for food and like sitting down at the restaurant. I do not do that. I don't like doing that. I'll rather get the food and eat in my car. Like, that's something that I do. It's normally, that's how I like it. So I've never had so many people stare at me like I'm having today. I think because they see the camera up here. Plus, my windows are super tinted, so I don't know why they're able to look at me like that. But I think it's so funny because somebody just parked here and they looked at me like I'm crazy. Ay, guys, just poquito. But man, ahorita que me hicieron the labs, literally it was probably like 7 of them, like 7 little tubes. But bueno, que it didn't hurt. But 7 tubes. I'm gonna get the names. I'm gonna get information of what exactly they took, and I'll put it in here. I'll talk about it in my next video. I'll probably do like a before and after video, or a before video, because I also want to do a video of all the things that I'm buying for like my post-op, especially because again, that's information that a lot of people don't tell you. And then the people that who do tell you, which I'm thankful for, they're really nice. Because a lot of people don't tell you, or they're just like, oh, it's fine. I don't know. I've never had a major surgery. Oh yeah, I have my appendix when I was like 6, but other than that, I've never had a major surgery. So I'm kind of nervous, but I feel good about it. I'm a gut person, so if my gut feels good, it means it's gonna be good. I think I'm gonna be a lot happier. The only thing that I'm not happy about is that I can't work out. I'm not gonna be able to work out for like, I think 6 weeks they're telling me. But at the same time, you're not going to be able to do the same thing that you are doing, like squatting or hip thrusting or anything crazy like that. Alright, I think I'm going to end the video here just because I gotta go. But either way, if you want to continue watching my journey for my tummy tuck, subscribe, please. Because I'm going to be posting a lot more on YouTube, and especially regarding this journey. That way whoever's thinking about it has an idea of what they're getting into. Because I'm planning to like record after surgery and my recovery after surgery and all that stuff. So please continue watching. All right, I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.